Hey guys, and I'm back again with another content for the Ragnarok. I've already shared some tips for getting started. So if you are new to the Ragnarok, I highly recommend checking out my video first before returning to this one. And after playing this game for almost 4 days as I am making this script, I have come up with a deeper understanding of the game. And there are some features that I think you might have missed. So I'm here to share with you my top 10 advanced steps to guide you more on your journey. Number 1 is the exchange shop, or what we can see here as a mart. On the first tab is the daily shop, and you can get these daily tokens after finishing the daily and weekly events. So for the shop, I recommend you to buy the imaginary sword each day. So if you are asking why would I buy that every day if I can only equip one imaginary sword? Yes, you are right, but the thing is, you can dismantle these ancient gears to get the shards to promote your existing ancient gear. And for now, this is the only F2P way to promote these ancient gears, so you better not miss buying this gear to dismantle. I'll include the other shops later, but for my next tip is the Autoflywing. I only noticed this on my second day, and after knowing this feature, my questing and leveling became so much faster. How this works is your character will use a flywing if they can spot a monsters that you are hunting nearby. The only downside is that you need to purchase hundreds or thousands of this if you are going to AFK for a day. It might be costly, but it works like a charm. Number 3, I highly recommend the VIP one for players who are grinding non-stop on their devices. It's very cheap and you can get all of these benefits permanently. But I also have tips for F2P that don't want to spend even just a single penny. But first, let's take a look at the VIP one benefits. It has a one-tap pickup feature so your character won't move collecting the items from a distance. My favorite is the auto dismantler for gears that are unnecessary so your inventory will not stay full and continue to loot even more items. More equipment dismantled, the more refining materials and zenny. For my F2P tips on managing overload inventory, make sure to check your character every hour and dismantle all gears up to orange quality that you have collected. If you are planning to leave your device on while you sleep, then be more selective about what equipment you loot. In the settings, go to auto pickup and uncheck the white gear option. This will prevent you from picking up common white gear drops by monsters, which only provides a small amount of zenny when dismantled. You don't want to wake up to a full inventory of these items, so it is best to disable that option. Auto purchase of potions if your character is lacking, so your character will not die while AFK. This one is also my favorite, the no item used for teleportation or flywing, which is very efficient. And lastly is the exclusive or privileged shop for VIP 1 where you can purchase more fractals and zenny for a daily limit. You can also get this title which gives 100p attack and 77 magic attack. I really wish I had bought this sooner as I've been running my account non-stop on a cloud phone. It has been a huge help while I'm on a vacation, allowing my battery to last longer since I don't need to keep my device on for farming. This way I can stay connected to the current situation. If you're interested in learning more about the cloud phone that I'm using, here's the message from our sponsor. Does your phone overheating when grinding? Or do you have a lot of accounts to grind at the same time on different games? I have good news for you. UG Phone is an Android cloud phone that helps you AFK grind non-stop even if you close the application. This will let you save battery for your phone and your game will still run even when you have no internet access when you're outside. Also, UG Phone can open multiple instances that is applicable to other games like Ragnarok X, Mir 4, Night Crows, Ragnarok 20 Heroes, and many more games that have an immense AFK grinding. Just use my code 4F8CAA, or you can just click the link on the description below to get 488 diamonds so you can try the UG Phone for yourself. Download the UG Phone now for Android, iOS, or even on the Windows PC. Thanks for listening and let's get back to the video. Number 4 is the AIX Transferring. While most of us are level 45 now and can run elite dungeons, it is better to select the best affixes than prioritizing your character set. What I mean about this is when you see a crit or crit damage affix on the equipment selection, go ahead and get that one even if it's not meant for your class. Because these stats are the best stat in the game, and you can simply sell this on the market with a higher price than usual. What players will probably do is buy equipment with crit stats and transfer this affix to their main equipment. On the Equip tab, select the Upgrade, and this is where you will transfer the affixes. Select your current gear, then below, select the equipment with the affix that you want to transfer to your main equipment. Please note that you can only select specific equipment that corresponds to the current class and equipment slot. Additionally, transferring the first affix carries a small risk of overwriting your current gear's affix instead of adding it as a secondary affix. But if it is successful, then you will now have an option to lock your selected affix using the Fusion Data card, which you can only buy daily through Guild Shop. So donating with rubies on the guild is a must, even a single donation per day, because it doubles the reward. Speaking of the guild shop, you should also purchase the Sleipnir Gaze each day so you can use it to upgrade your Sleipnir in the artifact system. And then World Boss event for the Freya's Eyes, so better not miss it. Number 6 is the Encounter Quest. If you are short on rubies and unsure where to find more, you might have overlooked Encounter Quest. These side quests simply require you to defeat certain number of monsters to complete them. You can obtain encounter scrolls by farming monsters in the field, but you can only carry 5 scrolls in your inventory, so be sure to use one before reaching that limit. Once you finish the encounter quest, you'll receive an encounter fragment which can give you a random amount of rubies when used by a set of 5. I believe there's a limit on the number of fragments you can earn, and I'm not sure if it is capped at 20 pieces per day. Number 7 is save dungeon tokens as much as possible. Avoid using too much dungeon tokens just to purchase level 40 mythic gears. I understand your desire to complete your set, but doing so early in the game can waste your tokens. The full 9 pieces set won't be effective, especially for free-to-play players and low spenders, as you will need a total of 120 refines, which is nearly impossible to achieve at this stage due to the abysmal refining process. Instead, just use your daily attempts to get the red equipment, and then consider saving those tokens for level 60 mythic gears because it's getting more expensive. Or if you are planning to switch to a 2-2 job class when it is released in the future, so you can prepare the set for that class. Number 8 is the Endless Tower Accessories. Some players might find the attribute of the accessories a bit overwhelming because of the additional skill level, but do keep in mind that the description says does not apply if the skill level is at its maximum. That means it doesn't exceed at level 10 or 20 for other job class like Blacksmith's Power Thrust skill. So now you wonder if this skill will be worth buying. For me, it's yes, but it's still situational because you need to estimate the certain skill level and might reset your skills just to maximize this attribute. And these accessories will not stack with the same accessories, so it is better to choose another unique accessory with different attributes for your class. Also, you can upgrade your ET accessories with a certain materials that are somewhat rare in my opinion, but I think it's doable. Number 9 is do not ignore the power of friendship. As you can see here in the mart of the exchange shop, we have the friendship shop which has fracons and zennies for daily purchase. Then we have costumes and titles for one-time purchase. It's expensive, but you can see it here on the top right that you can get a total of 100 friendship points every day. And if you are wondering how to get friendship points, first is greeting your friends in the social. Better have 10 people on your list, and click the sparring icons for each of your friends until it becomes reserved. Second is teaming up with your friends for MVP hunting. Third one is to make comments in the word chat for about 10 times. Then the last one is to make a purchase in the market using your diamonds. So do not ignore this daily and make it your routine. Number 10 is craft and collect wardrobes. Crafting and collecting wardrobes here also increases 2 of your important stats, the total damage increase and the total damage reduction. Once your fashion level increases, the stat will be applied permanently, giving you more combat power and advantage. To craft headgears, just simply go to the crafting, general, and then headgear. Also, you can do costume craft, and this one is a bit advanced materials for crafting. For my bonus tip is always check the hot sales and promotions. There may be a good deal that you might have missed, just like this themed event where you can buy 2 pieces of Dark Spirit Hammer every day, which is very essential for unlocking slot on our gears. If you miss this one, then you can still buy the Dark Spirit Hammer on the God's Treasury, but there's a weekly limit of 2 purchases. There you go, my top 10 advanced tips that you might have missed. If you have another tip that I haven't mentioned, please feel free to comment down below and let's help each other in this community. If you find this video helpful, then please leave a like. Also subscribe to support my channel. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and have an awesome day. Lights out!